At my brother's promotion party, they stuck me by the service exit like some afterthought. Ethan smirked. Only the real VIPs sit with family. To make it worse, not even a drink was served to me. My brother just shrugged and said, "Guess you're not that important." That was it. I stood up, grabbed my gift, and snapped, "Then enjoy the party without me." My brother froze. The whole room went silent. "Sit down, William, before you embarrass us anymore." Ethan's smirk cut sharper than the glass he slammed on the counter. The rim cracked, champagne spilling down his cuff, but he didn't care. The room buzzed with fake laughter seconds before. Now all eyes were on me. The brother shoved by the service exit, ignored until I stood up. "You think walking out makes you look powerful?" Ethan sneered, adjusting his tie like a king on a throne. Newsflash. The only one who'll notice you're gone is the waiter. A few cousins chuckled nervously. Even Dad didn't tell him to stop. And then came the punch. Dad's voice, steady and cruel. "Tell us, William, did you really steal from your brother's fund?" The insult stung deeper than the question, because in this family, my guilt was always the default. "My name is William Hale, 26. I've been the ghost in this family for years. Present but never seen. I was used when convenient, blamed when needed, forgotten the rest of the time. I learned silence young. It was safer that way, but tonight wasn't silence anymore. Tonight I wasn't going to take their scraps." I stared at my father's eyes that had never once looked at me with pride, and whispered inside my head, "You want a thief? Fine. But the truth will cut deeper than you expect." Family members introduced. The party room turned into a courtroom. Ethan, 28, my brother, their golden child. He had the loud laugh, the perfect suit, the promotion, and behind it all, a predator's grin. Clara, 22, our sister. She leaned on the arm of her chair, chewing gum like she was bored. "Here we go again," she muttered, already rolling her eyes at me. Dad, Dean Hale, 58. He stood tall, arms folded, like a judge ready to sentence me. "Answer straight, William," he barked, not even looking at Ethan. Mom, Elise Hale, 56. She had tears in her eyes already, but she kept quiet, like always. She'd rather drown quietly than fight the storm. Clara laughed under her breath. "Honestly, Will, it's always you. Every mess somehow you're in the middle." My hands clenched, but my voice stayed calm, because I knew something they didn't. I set the gift back on the counter. "That fund, are you sure you want me to explain it here?" "Cut the act," Ethan shot back. "You couldn't even manage a summer job, and now you're jealous I'm successful." Laughter. From him, from Clara, from people who'd believed his version for years. Dad's tone was steel. "Don't twist things, William. Did you take it or not?" I looked around, glasses half full, fake smiles gone stiff, the room waiting for me to fold. But not tonight. "You think I stole," I said. "But the truth is, someone's been stealing all along." Ethan's smirk slipped. Just for a second. Enough for me to see it. "Pathetic," Clara spat. "Always playing victim. Maybe if you weren't such a screw-up, people would believe you." Her gum snapped between her teeth like an exclamation point. Ethan leaned in close, his breath reeking of champagne. "Say one more word, Will, and I'll bury you. You've got nothing." I stayed still. The calmer I was, the more it shook him. Father's voice roared, "Enough! William, I'm tired of excuses. You've done nothing with your life, and now you're dragging your brother down? Shameful!" I let their insults hang, then finally spoke. "Dad, what if Ethan isn't the son you think he is?" The room jolted. Ethan froze. Even Clara's gum stopped moving. 3 years ago, midnight, rain hitting the driveway. Ethan's brand new car folded against a tree. He was sobbing, panicked. "Please, Will, if Dad finds out, I'm done. Just say it was you." I should have walked away, but instead I stepped forward, took the blame, paid the fine, Lost my job when I couldn't cover the costs. Ethan moved on, untouched. And Mom, she hugged me that night, whispering, "You saved him." Saved him, but killed me, and she'd kept it buried, just like every other time. I locked eyes with Dad. That fund Ethan brags about, the one that made his career, it wasn't built on hard work. It was stolen, from you. Gasps cracked through the crowd. Ethan's face went bloodless. Your retirement savings, Dad, I continued, voice sharp. The account Mom trusted Ethan with while you were sick? He drained it. Mom broke, sobbing. I told him to stop, Dean. I begged him. He promised he'd pay it back. Shut up, Ethan snapped, panic breaking through. He's lying. But his voice cracked, and I let the silence bury him. Then I said, I knew the whole time. I stayed silent. Until now. Everything exploded. Dad slammed his hand on the table, plates crashing to the floor. Clara screamed at Mom. You knew? And you said nothing? Mom fell to her knees, begging Ethan. Please, tell them you'll fix it. Ethan's face twisted, desperate, his mask shredded. This is all your fault, William. You wanted me ruined. I didn't flinch, didn't even raise my voice. I gave you all my silence. Tonight, I give you the truth. The room spun with chaos, but for the first time, they weren't looking at me with pity. They were looking at Ethan with disgust. And it was enough. I walked toward the door, my gift tucked under my arm. Behind me, the sound of years unraveling. William, don't walk out! Ethan's voice cracked, furious, begging. He'd never needed me more than now. Dad didn't stop me. He stood frozen, staring at the son he thought was flawless. Mom's voice broke. Will, please, don't leave like this. You're better than all this. I turned once, meeting her wet eyes. Better? No. Just done. And then I walked out, free of the cage they'd kept me in. The night air felt cleaner than the suffocating perfume and lies inside. The street outside was alive, cars passing, people laughing, life moving on. For the first time, I felt lighter, not healed, not whole, but mine. Behind me, I knew they'd never be the same. Dad's pride shattered, Mom's guilt boiling over. Clara forced to see the cracks in her idol, and Ethan, finally stripped bare. I whispered to the dark, my voice steady. For the first time, I don't carry their weight anymore. And I kept walking. If you were in William's place, would you forgive or walk away forever? Tell me in the comments. Your voice matters here. Like if William's strength hit you. Subscribe for more real emotional stories. Share your thoughts, because your silence too deserves to be broken.